Yeah, I think our whole play. I mean, the game wasn't perfect, obviously, but I think our ability to make adjustments on the fly, think about stuff right before the game, and be able to play in that way, and then have people play different positions like point guard, Soph. I think that was just pretty big for us. And I feel like our whole season it's been about being resilient and figuring out how to be consistent through all of that. And so for us, I thought that Saturday was a good example for that.
You had experience with this with Ari already this season, but when a new point guard comes in, how do you guys help them reacclimate, and how does that change what you need to do in the game?
I'm gonna start there. I don't think it really changes too much. Probably just continue to up my communication. But I think O is a smart player, and she knows how to score the ball. She knows how to pass the ball, and so it's really just not much that you really have to explain. And so I'm super excited that she's here, and we're all pretty hyped about it.
Been on the road a lot. We know you're back this weekend, but how good is it to be able to try to get some wins here in front of your home crowd and just kind of focusing on that before you get ready for the playoffs?
Yeah, it's great. I think being home is always a great opportunity. I think we have the best fans in the W, and so for us being able to just get these games before we have to go back out on the road again is going to be super important for us, and so we just have to take it and embrace it one game at a time.
Yeah, is there playoffs will be here before we know, right? Is there a certain message someone like yourself as a leader on this team where it's like, hey, it's kind of like go time now, especially here at home, take care of your business at home?
Honestly, as silly as it may sound, no. I feel like for us, like we know that playoffs are on the horizon, so it's about taking it one game at a time. So our focus is always going to be that next game. So right now it's Dallas, and we know that we have to take care of business here, and then you look at the next game. But I think just thinking about our group and all the change that we've had, it's about keeping what's in front of you, right in front of you, and being where your feet are. And so that's for us. Obviously, we know playoffs are there, and that's where we want to be, and we want to have a good run in that. But as of right now, it's Dallas.
Kelsey keeps producing
Yes.
this massive level this season. What have you seen of just kind of the steps she's taken from April to now that have just elevated a little bit?
Yeah, I think when you think about Kelsey, you think of just a dynamic scorer, being able to do anything. I think on defensive end, she guards teams' best players sometimes. And so for her to be able to continue to produce, I think just reading the game for her has just upped. I think you see her assist numbers are going high. Like teams are, they're like, we have to pull over, we have to rotate. And she's doing a great job passing us the ball, which once again opens up the floor for her even more. And so I'm just super happy for her. I think the numbers she's putting up this season are just completely ridiculous, but it's amazing.
After all the ups and downs, just with injuries, a lot of teams will just say, "Hey, I'm kind of done with it." But
yeah. That's not us.
What have you learned about your teammates during this moment?
I think from the time the season started, we talked about no matter what happens throughout the season, it's about next woman up. And I feel like this season has literally been that for us. Like something has happened and the next person has had to step up. And even though there have been games that we've dropped or super close games, especially at the beginning of the season, I think right now we have embraced that challenges are going to come. And so for us is that being consistent. It's like I'm good to go, then I'm going to show up and I'm going to play the way that I need to play.